Bro. Bro. Oh, okay. I was like, what if you didn't remember it? Like, how would you... But it goes ping when you hit the right one anyway, so... I did remember it like an absolute Chad. I don't need your help. What's in the box? Damn. For Swann, Autumn, and Nora. Oh, it's a fucking piece of the torn up thing. Okay. Is this something... Oh, I don't know. How... This has to be from Cat, right? It's a... Like... I don't think it could be from her sister when it's got, like, the Meowdy and it's got, like... the Bloom and Rage art and everything. I think it has to be from Cat, but how? Because unless Cat is still alive somehow. But if she died, then she'd have had to have set this up before she died, but then I guess she could have given it to her sister to pass on in like 30 years or something. I don't know. Let's have a read.
Hey, losers.
Wait, what?
It's Cat.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously.
That's funny. I looked down at the subtitles
Reading this,
It means
and I saw Swann say, "Hey, losers," and my head went, "Wait, Swann wrote this?"
I'm dead.
Oh.
Just writing that is so weird. But I guess this also means my stupid sister actually
It was
did something
passed from
right
her
for
sister,
once
okay.
and
Made sense, made
got this
sense.
package to you. So you better read the whole thing, or I'm gonna haunt all your asses. I don't know
Like,
what's
I would
gonna
not
happen
read
tonight,
the whole thing.
but no matter what, I want you guys to have these mementos.
Oh,
So
damn,
you
she wrote this before,
never
okay.
forget me. Or the
Makes
most
sense.
epic fucking summer ever.
Cat. I can't believe it.
Oh boy, that's a lot of shit. The pendant that we
I don't know
saw
what I would have done this summer if I hadn't met you guys.
in her secret drawer.
I just would have been trapped inside this house the whole time. But instead, you set me free. You gave me a reason to keep fighting. And I've got one last battle left. I'm writing this while waiting for you guys to get here. Tonight, we're gonna free Gertie and all her friends. No one should die in a cage. I've wanted to do it forever. I never had anyone who would help me. But I know you will. And if it all goes sideways, well, I'll take the blame. I love you, you fucking weirdos. Each one of you.
Oh, Cat. You set me free too. It was the best summer of my life.
Man. Shiny. Oh, man. A second feather. Greedy on the feathers. Man, I wanted to kill Corey so bad. I can't believe we were actually allowed to. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Usually games like this do not let you go through with shit like that, you know? It is a rare occurrence that You're given the option to just, like, fucking attack and kill someone. Just, like, that has been built up as this villain over the story. It's just, like, this piece of fucking shit human.
Nora, you are such a freak. I totally mean that in the best way. Don't ever change. You're crazy and completely one of a kind. That's what makes you so awesome. You're totally going to be a famous rock star someday. I know it. Maybe you'll write a song about me.
Friendship bracelet. Didn't have anything to say about that one. Candy bracelet? How old are these fucking candies that they've been in there for? Well, I guess 30 years almost. 27? Jesus Christ.
Autumn, you're seriously the coolest girl I've ever met. I totally would want to be like you when I grow up, except I don't get to grow up. Sorry. I couldn't help it. I know you felt like you had to save me from myself.
Oh yeah, actually, Autumn, get your fucking ass back in here so I can talk to you about the fact that you sold us out. You bitch.
You know that sometimes you have to stand by your principles. No matter what.
We never really fucking addressed that.
I know you wish you could have done more to help me. But you did help me. More than you'll ever know. I hope you can go and live your life and be happy.
Oh, Autumn. She wanted us to live our lives and not be stuck in the past.
Did I say Nora say, oh, Autumn? Is Nora back? What? That was weird. The Humpty Dumpty fucking thing. God damn it. Chaos Assault. Is that the strand of hair? Oh, man.
And Swann, my iconoclast. I know you thought you could hide behind that camera, but I saw you, and what I found was my soulmate.
Oh.
But maybe tonight I'll tell you. You deserve to know. When I met you for the first time in my life, I didn't feel so alone. And I don't feel scared anymore. Not of anything. I hope you don't mind, but I took a peek at the video you made when I stole the camera back. It is so fucking epic. I hope when you move to Canada, you don't feel like you have to conform just to fit in with the kids there. The world is full of enough conformists. And, that's so fucking boring. I hope you stay just like I remember you.
She was my first kiss, too. I thought I had found my soulmate. And then to lose her just like that. And I guess I shut down. And I didn't want to put myself out there again. But I'm gonna try.
I mean, you did say that you've been on dates and stuff, so it's not like you weren't trying at all. Oh, wait, no. Swann. I thought there was another thing to unfold. Okay, there's like so many more I want you to hear, but these are the most crucial. The what? The Frumpies song makes me think of you. Fuck, I'm going to miss you so much when you move. Love, Cat. Oh, this is sad. Man. That's so cute. It's us. Aww. Gertie.
Anyway, I gotta go. Or else I'll cry all over this stupid paper. I hope you like this stuff.
I do.
Just
That's a very meaningful gift.
thank you for being my friends. For the best summer of my life.
I wonder why...
Bloom and rage forever.
I wonder why Dylan chose to send it
I
to
love you
Autumn
guys.
over anyone
Don't
else.
forget me. As if. Cat.
We'll never forget you, Cat.
I also wonder how she even tracked Autumn down like 30 years later. Did she keep in touch? Like, that's a long fucking time, you know? Especially considering they weren't friends at any point. So, like, it's not like they would have, like, common people that they could talk to or common groups that they're part of or anything. Like, I feel like I wouldn't even know how to contact, like, most of the people that I was, like, at school with. And it's only been, like, a decade for me, let alone fucking 30. Tonight was the night of the lunar eclipse. It was so cool. Wait, we've already read that part before. No, we've read the whole thing before. Did it have the pictures on it before? I don't remember the pictures. I remember reading the text. The pictures are new, I think. What's this? Huh. What? Missing? An employee claims she purchased a bus ticket from Velvet Cove to Seattle a day before she went missing. She's in urgent need of medical attention. If you see her, please contact local authorities. Wait, she might not be dead. She fucking ran away. It's possible. I mean, probably not, right? But especially because they said repeatedly that it was degenerative and terminal and everything. But, you know, doctors have been known to be wrong. What if she ran away and fucking successfully recovered? Went into remission. It didn't return. I would like to live in that fucking hopeful reality. Oh shit, the camcorder.
My camera. But I thought it fell. With Corey.
It did, actually. Yeah. It absolutely did. What the fuck?
Wow. Unbelievable.
Oh, now we get to see her face. Right at the end. So there wasn't a bigger reason why they didn't show her in the future. It was just a artistic direction choice.
How am I gonna watch this?
Now it's third person. There we are. What an evening. What a night. Well, I'm off.
You're heading out?
I am.
It was nice meeting you, Miss Swann.
Thanks. You too.
And it was nice seeing you again, Pam. Did you ever remember me? I wonder. I wonder.
Hey, have a good one.
You too.
Sings for you. You're just like I used to be, so wild and so free, not yet wounded by your enemies, not yet haunted by your memories. In this room there is no time. Your hair falls in my eyes. In this room there is no time. Only words between the lines.
What if we walked back to the place now? Is that what we're doing? All these years later?
The days are gold, the nights are blue. I fall into the deep with you. You're just
Oh, man.
like I used to be, a sailor on an open sea, not yet poisoned by your vanity or disappointed by humanity. In this room there is no time. Your hair falls in my eyes.
Music? Okay, we're going to a different song. Sure.
Should've put up the red flag that you would be a fucking drag.
Oh, it's that song.
You think you're funny, boy, I can tell.
But it's like a professional version of our song.
We'll see who's laughing when I see you in hell. See you in hell. You'll fit in well. I'll make you scream and you'll be under my spell. In hell. Fuck, you get paid for the hurt, the harassment, and the harm that you did.
We gotta watch it.
Ooh, you're just a clown. Ooh, your dick's as small as this lip.
Stop! Usual shit.
Oh, you can tell they weren't expecting.
What the fuck are they on about?
Hey kids, you got permission to be out here.
Where are their parents?
Not here, that's for damn sure. Get out! Oh, so tough. Oh, shaking in my boots. Here, Corey. Hey, listen here. Anyone got a puzzle?
The harassment and the harm that you did.
Man.
Sick of your face and the jokes it makes. Tired of the space in my mind you take up. You're so entitled, boy, I can tell. I'll fuck you up when I see you in hell. See you in hell. You fit well. I'll make you scream in this infernal hotel. In hell. Fuck you, get bent for the fear, the harassment, and the harm that you did. See you in hell. You'll fit well. I'll make you scream and you'll be under my spell. In hell. Fuck you, get bent for the hurt, the harassment, and the harm that you did.
The end? Question mark? Little more.
It's me.
Hello.
Would have been awesome.
Oh, this is
to
the tape
watch
she gave
meteor
us.
shower together. Thanks for trying. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Damn. Ugh. Sorry. Swann, guess what? That dirtbag didn't swipe your tape. The music video you made's still on it. And, like, hello? It's fucking amazing.
True.
You caught all the most awesome moments from the summer.
That's my
Our
job.
memories. All on tape. I'm glad we could save them. Hey, it's starting. Whoa. Did you see that? I know you're watching too. Somewhere out there. I love you guys.
She was watching.
Should've put up the red flag that you were gonna be a drag. You think you're funny, boy? I can tell.
The one where I was zooming in and out.
Sick of your face and the jokes it makes. Tired of the space in my mind you take up. You're so entitled, boy, I can tell. We'll see who's laughing when I see you in hell. See you in hell. You'll think we're hell. I'll be your queen and you'll be under my spell. In hell. Time to repent for the fear, the harassment, and the harm that you did. In hell, you'll think we're hell. I'll be your queen in this infernal hotel. In hell, time to repent for the fear, the harassment, and the harm that you did. In the fear, the harassment, and the harm that you did, kid.
Oh, that's a good one to end it on. Oh, what a great fucking concept
Please.
of like.
Come,
Wait, what the fuck?
find me.
What?
I'm here. The abyss. Waiting.
Huh. I don't think they should have done that. Like, that's obviously just massive sequel bait. That felt like a cliffhanger for the sake of a cliffhanger. Like, that's just... That came out of absolutely nowhere. There was no, like... I was not expecting her to still be alive at this point. Like, I thought earlier on, maybe she had survived. Maybe she's the one that sent the box or something, or whatever. But, like, I was satisfied with the answers we got. I was satisfied that she was probably dead. That felt like it was very tacked on in the last minute. I don't love that. Which is a shame, because I thought that actual ending was peak. It's a very fucking cool concept to use your own footage that you've taken over the course of the whole experience, and then have that as the, like, final outro with the song that has also been, like, backing track for the whole experience. It's a very sort of, like, personal thing, because you've literally created it yourself. Which was really, really strong. Really, really well done. And then that sudden last bit of like, oh, I'm actually here in the abyss, hello, at the end. Like, what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's just have a nice closure ending, you know? It's not like there weren't any loose ends. We hadn't learned anything about the abyss or anything like that, like hard facts about it or anything, but that's fine. It didn't need that. It's not that kind of game, you know? God, this song fucking bangs though. This song absolutely slaps. Yeah, I thought that was really strong. I think I liked tape 2 more than tape 1. Tape 1 was obviously good, and tape 1 was just so focused on getting to know the characters. There was like zero other focus, and in terms of like plot progression, there was almost none in tape 1. Like there was so little in terms of actual plot happenings in tape 1, apart from like right at the end when we found the abyss and stuff. But from the vast majority of the... And tape 1 was longer as well. Tape 1 was probably like 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. And I'd say like, you know, 80% of that was purely character building, purely getting to know everyone. And it was really well done. And I do feel like I really got to know these characters. And I got to really like them and everything. So it was, what they were going for was well executed. However, in the plot sense, there was just so little of it in the first half. Whereas the second half, I thought had a good balance of both the character building scenes, the plot scenes, and also... Yeah, no, the character building scenes and also the plot scenes. I said that the wrong way around, but you know what I mean. I thought they struck a much better balance in part 2, basically. So I think that was the stronger half. And also the fact that it let us do some crazy shit at the end. Really was not expecting it to let us kill Corey. Fantastic. Love that. Fuck that guy. Very glad, very satisfied that we were able to fuck him up. Man, that song's so good. Very, very satisfied that we were able to fuck him up. That was excellent stuff. Wow. We really did not fucking increase... That's crazy. How Autumn and Nora, like, we did not get them up at all. Like, Nora barely got up off the first one, and Nora barely got up off the first one, and Autumn, she was up off the first one, I think, last time, but is no longer, because we were not happy with her stuff in this chapter. I didn't like past Nora in chapter 2. She was, past Autumn. Why do I keep getting them mixed up? I didn't like, they literally are on screen with their names over them. How am I getting them mixed up? Yeah, past Autumn in chapter 2 was just making some fucking irritating decisions, man. And even the fact that she fucking snitched on us, she turned us in, like, that could have gone so badly. It did end up in our whole place getting burned down. And, like, I don't know, I feel like I wish we'd addressed that with her in the future, maybe. But when we came back from that flashback, she just left, and that was that. So, that's a shame. But, we vibed very hard with Kat. The moment Kat first arrived in tape 1, like, I knew that was the character that I was, like, most in on. Because the way she just, like, stood up to them and told them to fuck off straight away, I was like, yes, you are the character that I am, like, 100% about. And then the other two had varying degrees as we went through the episodes of, like, I'd say, well, I mean, past Something More is just Crush and First Love, and I wasn't, like, Something More with either of them. But I'd happily slot myself into BFFs with both of them. But yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I guess I just didn't click their buttons correctly enough times, I suppose. Oh, we actually have global stats for this as well. I didn't look for those last time. So that's cool. I was actually in the majority there in terms of who got the first love. Obviously, not everyone even made it to first love with anyone, but for people who did, the majority got there with Kat. So that's good. And then just slightly behind Nora, and then fucking way behind Autumn. Probably because, like I said, I found her incredibly hard to read. Like, half the time, I was just, like, blindly fucking guessing in the dark, you know? Like, what outcome? Which of these two answers is she going to be pissed at? And whichever one I choose, that's the one. But, yeah. The actual highest stat for Nora is New Friend, which is what we got. So that is somewhat encouraging that I'm not, like, out of line, only being, like, one rank up there. That's interesting, though, that only a singular % of people ended up on We're Cool with Nora. However, 31% of people ended up on We're Cool with Autumn, which is only a singular % lower than the actual highest one, New Friend at 32%. So, again, I was almost in the majority for Autumn as well, despite that being the lowest possible outcome. So, that's interesting. People just couldn't figure Autumn out. She's a box of secrets, that one. But yeah, then we have lastly Kat, which I'm sad to say the highest one for Kat was just New Friend, but we are the second highest on that. First Love, very nice. And then in the present, we got reconnected with Autumn, which is the highest, and we got reacquainted with Nora, which is also the highest. So fairly standard deviation there. Good. Right. You didn't try calling any friends. You only tried calling at least one friend. Oh, I was on the lowest for that. You know what? Why didn't I call more? Oh, that was it. It was because I called Kat, and then I called the hospital. And then I tried calling the hospital again to see if anything changed, and it just put us in a loop, and then I just forgot that I could even do any others. Whoops. Oh well. We did return Pam's book, majority there, good stuff. You didn't interview Dylan. Huh. 7%? I guess it's because I was choosing the bitchy options, because fuck Dylan. I assume you just... because of the 93% did interview her, I've got to imagine that it's like, if you just choose one nice option, then you get to interview her. But I just chose the fuck you option every time. So... Interesting, Dylan kissed Corey. I'm in the vast minority for that. How do you change that? I wonder if that's linked. That's probably linked to the interview, right? If we interviewed her, then she'd have probably told us about their relationship being shit because he's a bastard. And then she'd refuse the kiss in front of us because we just had that conversation. I imagine that's how it would have gone. Autumn couldn't recover from her panic attack. We are just in the majority for that. Probably because the majority also couldn't figure out what the fuck she ever wanted. You were alone at the abyss. You sided with Autumn to protect Kat. You convinced Autumn to stick with Kat. Huh. So that was the majority there as well. Didn't side with Autumn, didn't convince Autumn. Nora gave you a bracelet and a pin from LA. 97%. That is the biggest disparity yet. Only 3% did not get a bracelet. Only got the pin. So 3% of people... I guess it's also only 1% were like... the lowest possible rung with her. So I assume that's how it is, right? You have to be lowest possible rung to not get the bracelet. Refused to smoke a joint. Smoked a joint. 83%. Yeah, most people would have gone along with that. You and Nora remembered how you snuck past Corey, 92%. You and Nora couldn't remember how you snuck past Corey? That's a fucking option? Is that you failed to get up there? What? Surely not. That was a whole massive scene with Kat up in her room. But if you don't get past him, then surely he doesn't let you in. So does that scene just not happen? Because that'd be crazy if I missed out on that scene. Nora left the reunion is optional? What? Nora stayed until the end is a possibility. Did I get a bug then? Because I swear that in the final scene as I was going through the box, I swear Nora said something, even though it should have only been Kat and me talking. Was that a bug that the game for a moment thought Nora was there? Because she can potentially be. You didn't repair Kat's pocket toy. You repaired Kat's pocket toy. Okay, I didn't even know that was an option. Rip. You helped Kat cut her own hair. You cut Kat's hair. Interesting that I'm in the minority for that one when she specifically asked us to. But sure. You escaped through Kat's window. Dylan didn't stand up for her sister. Oof. That's a minority at least. You escaped through Kat's window. Dylan did stand up for her sister. Also a minority, but a large one. And then what we did, you stayed with Kat. Your camcorder got broken. Majority happened. That, over half. That happened too. Interesting. Nora threw Kat's gift away? Bro, 5% of you. What the fuck are you doing? Nora kept Kat's gift. 95%. Good. You didn't kiss Nora during the meteor shower. Nope, because her heart belongs to Kat. 35% did. Autumn didn't join you and Nora. Again, majority, 53%. So she could have been there. Again, most people just couldn't figure out what the fuck she ever wanted. So they didn't progress that relationship enough to make that happen. You were mostly non-violent when vandalizing the gift shop. Haha, pussies. 59% of people are pussies. You're mostly violent when vandalizing the gift shop. Hell yeah. You let Kat burn the deer statue? Hell yeah. You danced with Kat? Hell yeah. That's actually interesting. The majority is danced alone. I guess you only get that if you get up to, like, soulmates or whatever the thing was called. But then the highest is 29% with Nora. But I was not trying to progress Nora that hard in take one. I didn't really vibe with Nora. I vibed with Kat so much harder than the other two. 100%. And then similar sort of stats there. Nora was the most danced with. Therefore, Nora is also the most kissed, but 2% lower. And then again, Kat, second most danced with, second most kissed, but 3% lower. The majority didn't kiss anyone because they didn't get anyone up to max, I guess. And a measly 10% of people kissed Autumn. Those 1 in 10 that could figure out what the fuck what she wanted. Kat and Nora didn't kiss. Huh. Okay, well, obviously, that's the majority because most people, as we saw here, kissed Nora or kissed Kat. And if you're kissing either one of them, then they're not going to kiss each other, I guess. But if you're not kissing anyone or kissing Autumn, then I guess Kat and Nora can kiss. Autumn let Corey enter the hideout. 56%. Again, all of the shit Autumn stuff is because nobody fucking was able to get her off the very bottom rung. So she just didn't have any synergy points, I guess, to stop her making these terrible decisions. 4% let Corey in themselves. Morons. And there is a world where Corey doesn't get in, which a lot of people saw. 40% didn't let Corey in, which is interesting. I wonder how that would have played out. He'd have probably just set it on fire from the outside, right? I imagine that's how it would go. He'd just set it on fire from the outside and we'd have to run out and then it would play out similarly. You stabbed Corey. Almost in the majority for that. The actual majority didn't have the opportunity to stab Corey, which is interesting. I wonder how you would not have the opportunity to if you're inside. Because the majority did have him come inside. So if he's come inside, then surely the majority would also have the opportunity to stab him. But the majority did not. So, weird. But then 37% of people stabbed the fuck out of him. And 23% of people are little bitches. Autumn was unharmed. Good. Autumn burned her arm when helping the others. I wonder how you manage that. Because that's not apparently anything to do with your synergy rank or whatever. Because we were on the lowest rung. And yet she was unharmed. So something else causes that. I wonder if it's like boarding up the windows or something. Not sure. Corey was driven mad by the abyss. Or Kat was possessed by the abyss. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We're in the majority for that one. That Kat got possessed. I guess if you don't kill him, if you don't take the attack option and you instead try and restrain her, then she'll be pulled back. She'll recover and Corey will be driven mad. And that's how that will go, I guess. Kat offered herself to the abyss, 77%. Kat was violently claimed by the abyss? What? 23%? Bro, I need to see that. I'm going to have to look up that outcome, because what the fuck? Violently claimed by the abyss? How does that even happen? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so the 4 of you pushed Corey into the abyss is what we got, and that is also the majority outcome. Fuck Corey. All my homies hate Corey. Yes. Majority outcome is all 4 of you killing that motherfucker. Hell yes. Oh shit. The next most common, Corey dragged Kat into the abyss as he fell, so you don't get the nice, scene afterwards. Well, was it nice? That was the one scene about the whole finale that I guess I didn't really jive with. So, you know what? Maybe I'd have preferred it if Corey did drag Kat into the abyss as he fell, and then we wouldn't have had the scene where Kat was just going, "Hey guys, let's forget about each other." And then they will go, "Yeah, alright." And I'm like, what? To protect each other, guys? Doesn't really compute? Sure, whatever. And then there's just you and Kat, or you, Kat and Autumn, or you, Kat and Nora, or Kat and Dylan. Oh shit! There's a fucking timeline where none of you do it, but Kat and Dylan does it? That's crazy. I would love to see the look on Corey's face as Dylan fucking kills him. Autumn pushed Corey in on her own. Nora pushed Corey in on her own. The Abyss pulled Corey in harmony with the girls. What the fuck is that? Huh. Interesting. Wait, what? You raised Buzzy to be rogue. I didn't even know that was a thing that we were raising. I clicked the buttons a couple of times, but that was the majority, apparently. And then next is fun, and then very tiny amount of people raised Buzzy to be big. You didn't help Pam and Gus start a romance? What? Where was that option? I would have, if the option had presented itself, but it did not, so that's weird. I'm actually genuinely curious if anyone knows how you do that. Where did I miss that? Because I fucking talked to them every opportunity to stand up that I had, so not sure where I went wrong there, but apparently majority did the same, so sure. And lastly, 43%, vast majority, you were alone at the end of the evening. That's sad. That is sad. There is a world, a low percentage world, where you all stick by each other, and all three of you are there at the end. Damn. Nora left the reunion 20%, Autumn left the reunion 18%, 19% that you all stuck by each other. Interesting how close those three are. Stuck by 19, Nora 20, Autumn 18. And then the vast majority, 43% of people. Vast majority in terms of this breakdown of four-way split. Obviously, it's not like over 50%. So the majority of people actually had at least one person there. But in terms of singular things, the majority of people were on their Todd at the end. Interesting. It felt realistic being on my own there at the end. Like, would it have been nice if they hadn't left? Sure. But it also did feel realistic that, like, you know, they just didn't want any part of it. Like, they were saying that the whole night, pretty much. They were like, can't do this, don't want to do this, you know, it's hard. And then I get it, they left, you know. That felt real. It felt like they weren't writing a happy, sappy ending for the sake of it kind of thing. But, yeah, I'm fine with the fact that that's the ending we got. Because that's, again, it's that bittersweet. I mentioned this at some point in the playthrough, is I do like a bittersweet ending, and that felt bittersweet. We had, like, the happiness of seeing a vision or whatever of our old selves at the hideout and everything. But in present time, we're there on our own. Those friends are no longer with us, you know? Got the bittersweet. Whereas if they'd all been with us and we were all seeing ourselves dancing and being happy and we were all still together now, then that would have just been, like, pure sweet. And I do prefer a bit of bittersweet, you know? So, I like that. I like that ending that we got. Oh shit, there's more? I've been fucking yapping for like 15 minutes, and there's more? Oh my god, people have been saying, hurry the fuck up, son. He doesn't know. Is that Cat? If this is just continuing sequel bait, I really wish they hadn't done this. Okay, it's her, but as a kid. I'm looking. Enter? Oh, wait, she's gone. I was gonna go talk to her. It just doesn't work for me. Sorry. I hate to be a downer right at the end here. Because I have overall really fucking thoroughly enjoyed this game. So I feel bad being like a bit of a downer at the end, and I hope people aren't upset about that. But personally, I don't think they should have done any of this sequel bait. I don't think they should have done any of this cliffhanger. They should have just left it off as it was, with us having that little vision at the end and watching the tape, and that be it, I think, because that was a really satisfying ending. That was narratively satisfying, cohesive, and now instead we're like, oh, actually, you know, Cat's alive somewhere in the abyss, question mark? Is this ever going to be followed up on? I don't even know how well this sold. If it didn't sell well, then they'll just never make the sequel, and then it's just like we left it on a cliffhanger for no reason kind of thing. So I really hope that they do get to make another one, but at the same time, I also just wish they hadn't sequel baited at all. And also, like, again, talking about, like, the realism of things, like, it is more realistic that Kat simply wouldn't have survived the leukemia. She's apparently somehow survived in the abyss or something. I don't know. Like, you're just adding more needless questions, right? Like, where it was again very nice and bittersweet to have that message from her, like almost 30 years in the future. That message arrives from her that she recorded back all the way when we were kids, and it's like you get that like sweet of, man, we got another message from her. I miss this character, you know, and everything, but the bitter of she's no longer around. That was really good. That was a really good ending for her character, but apparently her character hasn't actually ended. So Yeah. Oh, she's like... It's like abyss-ified, ghostified. Oh, wait, is that supposed to be Kat, or is that supposed to be our old self? Oh, no, that's a vision of our old self. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's our current self sat next to a vision of our old self. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I think they kind of shat the bed right at the end with the sequel bait. But, aside from that, very, very good. Really enjoyed it, and looking forward to whatever they do next. I mean, if they're putting sequel bait in, then they surely are expecting to make Lost Records 2 next. So I guess we will see if and when that happens. If it does happen, then, you know, I will be there playing it. If schedule allows at the time it comes out. Well, if they do another split, then I don't want to play it until the full thing is out, because I don't want to wait. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. But anyway, that is it for this game. Hope you have enjoyed as much as I have. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And if you really like what I do here, there is a Patreon link in the description. Anything you could afford to send my way would be hugely helpful with the ongoing running of the channel, the buying of these games, all that jazz. I'd massively appreciate any support over there. And with that, I will see you somewhere else for something new. Thanks for watching. See you then.